That's life.
We can't just sit around till we're old and gray. Not everyone loves each other their whole lives and lives happily ever after into their old age.
Gotcha, you truly love him. Go ahead, be with him, leave us alone, go live your life, begin anew. I completely get it, no worries at all. But please, own up to it.
Time's flying, time's certainly not on my side. And I deeply want a family too. I earnestly want a kid too. I want to wake up next to you too, Carina. More than anything.
If everything was going smoothly for you, why wouldn't it make sense to you, one way or another? You know what the problem is, do you, Carina?
Not even the night hangs out in my beautiful moments like it used to when I was a lover.
Who changed your life, this piece of paper? Well, yeah, no.
All right, if it doesn't fundamentally change our lives, without the need for filing for divorce, then you're sincerely welcome from me.
Who doesn't want to be happy? I truly believe everyone aspires to have as many moments as possible in life that fill their soul with positive vibes, ranging from genuine satisfaction to intense, profound joy. But since individuals are all inherently different, and the challenges they encounter are just as varied, each stage of life indeed calls for a uniquely different approach to happiness. So many women deeply desire their femininity to be validated, just that some folks' attempts to stand out can turn into a rather ridiculous and morally bankrupt spectacle.
Carina's marriage is a hot mess. Instead, she finds her happiness in the arms of her lover Vlad, a younger man than her, well-off and romantic. Spending time with this young man, Carina feels loved and validated as a woman who, let's face it, looks great for her age. That's where the young lover's crush on her comes from. But after a while, things kinda change, don't they?
What a remarkable life. All those leisurely walks in the park, intense gym sessions and whatnot truly make it special. That's life. To be happy, truly, with the one you love. Like being with you. I just can't get enough of you.
You let everything go, but you didn't let your husband go.
Please, don't even start. So you went and ruined the moment. You killed the vibe. You really dropped the ball there.
I'm Vlad Stan, 35, and RN, Carina's main squeeze.
Vladimir's been my beloved for 5 years, ever since he was just a young kid. I praised you, and you?
Ladies' luck is this place has become just like home, yet it doesn't feel quite like home because you're not mine and mine alone.
Ah, nut house!
You're putting me on a pedestal, loving the time spent with us, but you're not mine. You're not all in with me. Want that?
What more do you want? You think a piece of paper is going to change anything? A piece of paper doesn't change anything.
What's changing? Yeah, right.
Neither do I ask, nor does the young one, nor... Indeed, it's all essentially the same.
Carina, my dearest love, not a divorce paper, but indeed a marriage one. Yes, because we become one whole. We're a couple, an official couple. And I am not a lover anymore. Well, who didn't meet her at the hospital when she came to get a tetanus shot after she got scratched? We've been together since...
I understand it may not be entirely right what I'm engaging in, but my husband, Ovidiu, just isn't quite giving me what I truly need anymore. And ain't we good like this? I reckon we're doing just fine like this.
You good maybe, perhaps, so...
I'm good, real good.
Well, why are you only thinking about yourself and not about me, huh?
So you're saying you ain't happy with me either?
Being with you is sweet, but I want you to be all mine. That's the idea.
Body and soul, I am completely yours.
Yeah, but not on paper, you see.
It's essentially an understanding not yet formally put into writing.
You've got me all confused with this paper. I don't know what to do. Chill now.
I can't calm down till you're mine. What don't you get?
Got a pitch?
What am I suggesting? Marry me.
Time flies. Time's not on my side. And I want a family too. I want a kid too. I really want to wake up with you too, Carina. I certainly ain't no subway station for you to just drop by whenever you feel like it and then casually be like, see you next time. It's not that simple for me. No way at all. This isn't living, is it?
It's driving me nuts. Wants us to get hitched. When we do, he probably won't know how to run away anymore.
I knew she was married, but that didn't bother me none. But now I figured out what I really want. Carina, think I'm wasting my youth? I don't want to waste it, plain and simple. You by tomorrow could leave. Back to your husband, your family. What about me? I'm left gazing into the sun, gazing at it. Well...
So you're absolutely dead set on it, aren't you?
And I've got something, yeah, I'm pushing it. And I really want to give you this ring.
Vlad, what's this?
It's a ring. It's not exactly an engagement ring, you know?
So, are you essentially twisting my arm? Or what exactly is the deal here?
Yeah, in a way, I want her to be all mine. This ring's gonna fit on the finger, right? And I firmly believe she'll definitely be mine.
If you happen to say so, okay, cool. But please, don't you sweat it over much.
I won't feel sorry at all for the decision I made. And I'm really happy.
Don't complicate things, but I'm down to do like he does. Because he's the only one that makes me happy.
I want to do stuff together. I want to wake up together. I want to feel every moment like we're living. You're not always in the mood. We hang out, and then you take off and do your own thing. I genuinely want this INL to represent our love and our shared journey together. If you hadn't agreed to this NDA today, it would have been the last time we saw each other. For real. Yeah, I'm dead serious, Carina, because I can't anymore. Can't just be a passerby in your life. I truly want to become an essential, irreplaceable part of your life.
My love.
Vlad thinks Carina's a bit selfish, but he's not about to give up on the woman he loves that easy, going all out with an engagement ring. In their 5-year relationship, they've shared many beautiful moments, passion, romance, which is why he wants Carina as his wife. What a change of attitude. Our leading lady ain't smiling no more. This time she seems bored and unhappy. But why are they acting like that?
Well, what a surprise! Shall we swing by home? Hey honey, what's up? Hey there dear, well, what can I possibly do? Look, here's the deal. Unlike others who are always out and about, what's really up with you? What? What do you mean? What's up with me? I don't know. You good?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm super tired.
Why are you tired? What happened?
All the time I've got a ton of work and I'm absolutely beat, I earnestly thought.
Yeah? Oh my goodness, I see you kinda, I don't know, you seem a bit down, or is it just me? What's with you?
I am indeed. Yeah, I'm slightly displeased, but it doesn't really matter. What? You talking nonsense? Hear yourself? What's the nonsense about, honey?
My wife just isn't herself anymore. They're acting all different and cold towards us.
Given my situation, all I need is a spark to set me off, and to think that's what Ovidio is after. I gotta play dumb.
You think I don't catch on? You think I don't know?
Could you explain? What's the big idea here exactly?
When you come home, the way you come home. Really. Cut it out with that utterly nonsensical behavior. Honey, just so you know, I'm not dumb. Got it?
That you've got someone. What did you figure out?
Quit playing dumb, all right? Stop pretending you don't know what's up.
If I knew exactly what to fess up to, I'd fess up. But I truly don't know why you're making this stuff up. What's up?
What's he gonna come up with now, honey? You're making stuff up. Be real, spill the beans. Face the music. Come on, spill it. Are you kidding or are you for real? No kidding, sweetheart. I know darn well I ain't kidding. I found out you got someone else.
Suspect they're cheating, saw hints, no proof. Ovidiu's spot on with everything he says, indeed, but he hasn't got any proof against me, has he? Because if he does, I'd say guilty, right? You promised the girl you'd take her to dance class. Why didn't you take it with you? But what happened to that kid? Did anything happen because I didn't show? How can you promise them that and not keep your word? Life can throw you some curveballs now and then. What's gonna happen next?
You were with that guy, right? The one messing with me. Think I don't know? Come on, it doesn't know me. I do everything here, you know? I cook and eat. Is that normal? Not going to work. What do you want? Is that normal?
Off to work?
Off to his place, not work, right? Got it. Which one? The one who fooled me, fess up.
Look, came home for this guy to annoy me, as if I wasn't already upset, cranky, and tired.
Why's she all mad and worked up? Why though, Carina? You messing with us? Messing with your family?
You ain't fooling nobody, trust me. Ain't nobody gonna make a fool out of me. Pretty please, wrap it up. Stop it.
Carina. Alright, I completely comprehend. You truly love him. Go ahead, be with him, leave us alone, go live your life, start over anew. I get it, no worries at all, but just admit it. I get it. Maybe the love between us simply ran its course and can't go on. But at least tell me, so I'm not just hanging on for no reason.
Didn't make it to the contest because I was at the hotel with Vlad, and he suddenly got hit by the wedding bug, while I just lost my cool. And that's that, really. Quit chasing after... What's there to admit? Dude, listen. If you keep insisting like that, you'll make me think something else. What are you gonna believe? Making me think you're playing me, huh?
And that's a wrap. For real. What are you up to now? You want me to give you a lift?
If you keep nagging and chewing my ear off. What the heck? Leave me alone. You're wrong. You're messing with me. Tom, I'm loving it. You hear? Now it's all on me, right? Yeah. Think you're trying to make sure I don't catch on.
You know the saying? Yell till cows come home, right? Fits like a glove, sweetheart.
If that's what you think, I'm at a loss for words. Seriously, leaving me hanging. You've left me speechless. Nothing more to say. How to prove to ya?
What can I say? But you don't gotta prove anything to me. I figured it out myself, Carina. I already told you. Yep, done. Okay, so what? Want a divorce? Just do it. I've no issues, but stop messing around.
Proceed with divorce.
So, thought it through? If you cheated, what should I do now?
I cheated you and I didn't cheat you. Get it through your head, man. I ain't lying.
Is it for sure?
Dude, you want a divorce? We're getting a divorce, that's it. That's how we roll. I wrapped up the convo. See ya, don't hassle me. Waiting on paperwork.
The cat and mouse game, in reality, isn't even close to a game, but a marriage where the spouses got nothing left to say to each other. And sadly, I also found out how many frustrations Ovidiu has been piling up inside because of his wife over the years. Carina's so slick it's like she was just waiting for Ovidiu to ask for a divorce. This way you feel less guilty, but maybe you don't forget you also got Raluca. What about her? Discussing our teenage years, here she is with her mom, first strolling then at a cafe like a couple of gals.
Honey, I'm truly sorry I didn't make it to your contest. You're always saying sorry and yet you never actually show up.
Why do you never say it quite like that? It happened once or twice at most. You really can't say never.
Once or twice in a decade, you're really talking to me. No way, Jose. Never, ever. I just wanted to share with someone the experience I had, the joy I felt, because I snagged first place. Yep, new.
I knew you were gonna win it. Way to go and congrats. I knew you had talent. Just you wait and see.
So you didn't want to go to dance classes? Because you were like, what? Am I going to be a ballerina dancer girl?
But look where we ended up. Look, I got where I am because I worked hard, because I danced and spent 8 hours every day dancing to win first prize. And you never came to see how hard I worked and what I worked so hard for. It was her idea to take you to the dance.
Me and mine, we've always been pushing for it. So because I had this idea...
Congrats! Thanks. Thanks for that much at least, since there really ain't much else to thank you for. You mad? Had a rough day too? What do you want? Had a bit of a rough day too. Every day you've got tough days. You said you invested in me, but you didn't even come to see what you put your money into, the money you keep talking about investing in me. You should have come to see it, at least for a day. Just once, right? Hey, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make it up to you, alright? There's no do-overs. I really wish I was closer with my mom, to spend more meaningful time together, to chat, to gossip about the girls. But if she's not feeling it, what can I actually do? Yeah, indeed, my daughter's certainly got a valid point. And honestly, I don't really have any good excuse. Why exactly did you call me over here right now? Why'd you call me over? To apologize? You think your apologies are gonna do me any good?
Nah, my dude, nah. I didn't call you entirely for something else. For what? Let me give you the lowdown.
I don't know, just bad news if you ask me.
Give bad news.
Another one. Your dad and I are gonna split up.
Can't say I'm really shocked, but...
What? Y'all made it? I made it here because you know as well as I do about all the drama that's been going down at home lately, right? Yep. And that's life. We can't just sit around till we're old and gray. Not everyone loves each other their whole lives and lives happily ever after into their old age.
Not everyone. You gonna love me for life? Well, I love you, kiddo, ever since you were born, and you'll always be my number one.
So you're loved and I'll always love you because you're my kid. I can't keep hiding my head in the sand. I gotta tell the truth and own up to it.
She totally let me down, and honestly, I don't know if we can ever be friends again.
Stay the same kid, the same girl, in the same house. It's natural to stay with your dad, right where you grew up.
And I'm out of here. Found someone else. Wraps up the chit-chat nonsense. 'Cause I deserve happiness too. Got a right to live, don't I?
What should I do now? Why laughter? Hold up, why laughing? Didn't catch it.
So you're actually taking off. Yep. And I'm really staying with Dad. Yep.
And I'll be the same kid of mine. I'll be steadfastly by your side all the time. It's essentially the same thing. So, it's obviously the same thing. Doesn't change a single darn thing at all.
How could it not change anything? How's it not gonna change? A kid's gotta stick with their dad, needs their mom. I earnestly need your love. I deeply need you by my side. As a girl, as a teenager, I genuinely need your advice. I absolutely need you with me. But I'll always be around, honey, 'cause I ain't going nowhere. I see you're not here. Why are you ditching me? For what? To shack up with another guy? You're leaving us, me, Dad, our family, to go off with another man?
Yeah, because I genuinely believe I deserve a bit of happiness indeed after all these years, you know.
Everyone around me genuinely seems to want to be happy. And yet, their happiness somehow just brings me down.
Well, see that?
It's about time I got my slice of happiness too. Yeah, you deserve to be happy, but I deserve to be happy too. You're happy, what's missing, kiddo? What's up? What am I missing? I'm missing love, missing your affection, your attention. Me too.
Man, you ain't showing me love no more. What kind of love is that after all these years? What's love? Love's gone. I miss it too, honey. I'm offering you love, but you just don't want to see it. Nah, I gotta feel it, not see it.
Buddy, that's why I'm marrying.
And they begin a new life. Yet it doesn't change a single thing.
We're still going to remain the same. It really doesn't change a single darn thing, just that I'm moving out of that particular house. Once again, it's all about you, as it always has been. Just you, solely you, and absolutely nothing else but you.
I'm a full-on woman and I won't let the Grim Reaper hold me accountable.
Like a coward, he went behind our backs and left us high and dry. But you know what? Better they just take off and leave us be. Why didn't you have the basic decency to break up with Dad first, and then, only after that, go after another man? Why?
You're just a kid. You can't get these struggles, you know?
I ain't got eyes. I can't see what's happening to you. You're too little to grasp this stuff. I certainly didn't do anything wrong to anybody. While you were spending time with Dad, I was elsewhere.
It's inevitable. It just came about so normal, so natural, this whole thing. I don't have to go looking for someone with a candle.
You really don't have to get this kiddo.
No worries. When you hit a certain age, you'll see I'm right and you'll be sorry for saying that. Yep. You're down, Nika. Now I get why you could never stand by me. You were busy with your side piece? Oh my, quite the firecracker, aren't you? Really a piece of work.
We sure didn't see that one coming. And it totally throws us for a loop to see how nonchalantly Carina talks to her daughter about divorce, but especially how selfish she is. She's got no motherly instincts, always putting her own needs before her daughter's. No wonder the kiddo chooses to be as far away from her mom as possible. In the time that followed, Carina split from Ovidiu and tied the knot with Vlad, who finally saw his dream come true.
Hey, Carina? Still hugging bed, huh?
Well, look, I was thinking of doing myself up a bit, getting my nails done, you know? Because I couldn't just go to bed like that, right? I gotta have my nails looking good, too.
Issue was nails.
Well, what exactly is the problem, then?
All these clothes, this mess, doesn't it bother you folks, too?
I did the dumbest thing ever by marrying Vlad. It's gotten stressful. And to be honest, it just doesn't do it for me like it used to.
I don't recognize myself on Carina anymore. He was more active with a side chick. But doesn't this mess bother your eyes? Really, Carina?
Well, what am I to do, huh? Just hold a sec. Doing my thing. What do you want from me? You woke up with your face in the sheets. Stop.
Well, buddy, don't look at me like I'm crazy, but it's almost like I've got myself a wife. A wife. You see? She tidies up a bit. You got some play. You leave things as they are. Do you actually enjoy living in a mess? But I ain't talking about food no more. Food and all. I don't even bring it up to my wife anymore.
Got a slave or a wife? I didn't get it.
Well, buddy, do you even know what a wife means, huh, Carina? Honestly speaking, you know what it means to be a wife, the term wife? A wife occasionally cooks a bit and also does some cleaning. Does she also take care of her man? You, out of all three?
But who was doing all this until now? Who am I supposed to do them for? You doing them? Well then, why'd you marry me in the first place?
You took me as a wife, not as a slave. I didn't take you as one, but you got all the downsides of being a wife.
Why complain? I'm pretty beat and I'm absolutely overdoing whatever Vlad wants, whenever he wants. I mean, I pretty much always end up doing what he wants anyway, without question.
Honestly, you're blowing my mind, Carina. Back when you were the other woman, you were different. And what I'm trying to say is that you've changed a lot. Honestly, so you really have indeed changed.
I don't know what got into me, honey. What's changed? I'm still the same old me. What's changed?
Actually, you're not just the side chick anymore. You're essentially playing the mistress role, since she's officially my wife now. Maybe you ain't realizing, but you asked me to be your wife. You insisted. Yeah, I pushed for it, but you gotta do your part as the wife too. Lord forgive me, a real spick and span, a whole thing.
Still hanging at the corner? So took me as your wife? Did you marry me to be your wife or just your housekeeper?
I don't get it. Man, dude, it ain't no big deal. You ain't the boss. What? You chickened out or what?
If he tries to act all big and mighty in front of me, it's certainly not going to fly. Because honestly, he's just a little guy.
And me, I'm an old hen, truly.
I'm absolutely positive my wife comprehends what I'm striving for from her. But I used to manage everything around here. But now, you're the woman who's got to do it all.
And just like that, bam, if you tick me off. Hold up, what am I to do? Dude, you always did them, right?
I've got my stuff. You've got yours, right? Need to work, get things done.
Really?
Well, what else do you want? I want you as my wife, that's my aim. Why? I'll help with what I can, all right?
So what can you do for me? He's doing nothing.
Look where you're stepping and check out this room.
Need my pedicure before work. What? I'm dressing up for the beautiful warm weather.
Oh, is that for real?
Well, yeah, indeed, he made me completely ditch my family and promised me a princess-like life. But now, he's given it all away to the dogs.
If Carina keeps this up, we're gonna have a problem I straight up don't know how to handle. You know what the problem is, Carina? Not even at night does it utilize anything indeed. We don't even spend those beautiful moments at night like we used to, when we were lovers.
Well, yeah, we don't hang out like that anymore. I wonder why. Come on, tell me why. Well, that figures. Now, when you're giving it your all, it's normal for nothing to happen. Back then, everything was spontaneous. It was beautiful. We were lovers. A flame. Now we're sitting side by side, knowing we're there for each other. Oh, look, it's all good like this. You got it?
Get out my face. I'm starting to get mad.
Exactly, always doing things your way, always the victim.
Hey, but what's going on? Where did the love go? Marriage has changed Carina, and Vlad is truly starting to really get to know her. It ain't hard to believe that a woman her age, with her life experience, could be so naive to think being a wife doesn't come with some duties. But it looks like she didn't learn squat from her past, and Vlad's gripes don't faze her. Vlad's frustrations have piled up and he feels the need to talk to someone about everything happening to him. The only real good buddy is Emil, and now we've got the chance to get to know him too. Dude, what's up with you? You're not yourself, not in your element.
What happened? You went and put the bath on the stove just now. Turned my life upside down. Turned my life upside down. Don't ignore me anymore. Carina, it started to change. And man, back when I was the side piece, it was different. Now you're saying it did a complete 180. Well, yeah, dude, but what do you want? Things were better when you were just a side piece. You had most of the action. Now what? You wanted to get hitched? Yeah, for me, I want to get hitched. Move to the next step. Start a family and all. Now, she continually keeps telling me she's tired. She's not in the mood, this and that. Always some excuse or another. Hey, Google, I can't hold it in any longer, I must say. I think you didn't get someone your own age. You went and got someone older than you. Pretty up there in age, you get me? Like that. When picked up, think anyone's gonna offer a warranty, it'll be all good? No way. At some point, batteries run out, you need to tinker with the engine, give it a tune-up, because there's no other way. Got it? So what do you want me to say? Get the cables from the car? Hook them to anything that can charge? What's this? A transformer? Well, I know if it's the transformer, it's crucial. You can't, it'll never be as it was initially, or in youth, you get me? Catch you later, bye, see ya, sorry to say, but eventually, you're gonna end up just like in your teens, you know? I didn't have, like I said, I don't, how? You're crazy. I'm slowly falling in love with you since the affair period. You're crazy. I've moved on. Feelings have grown. You get it? Well, it's true. I didn't marry Carina out of love. Instead, I found myself reluctantly backed into a corner with no other choice.
Who exactly is to blame?
You wanted to get hitched, Emil, without anyone's push. Ever thought of leaving mom's side? Kids, huh? If you weren't the side chick, you'd be getting more action than you are now. You know that's the law, right? That's the rule. Put the wedding ring on your finger, you're in, and that's that. It's mine. I give it when I feel like it. All right. To be totally honest, I kind of pushed the envelope to make her my wife, just to spell it out. I wanted to make her my wife, to move on, to not be that side dude anymore. So you wanted to be in this situation, you get me? In a way, I got myself into this mess. By the end, Vlad faced what was coming to him. That's the price for breaking up a family. Dude, if things were going south, why'd you bring him along? Or smaller, you know, or not quite like that. Man, Nenzi, the way you carefully twisted that knife, that's exactly how you do it. That's how you do it.
Look at you, all dolled up. Why would I waste time picking other flowers?
If I stopped at her place, what now? Is that where I stopped? Still on this? Had 2 more petals? Let them wilt in good times. Well, yeah, you know. That's indeed the real deal. Look, I absolutely get that you're quite annoyed. You can be mad at me, it doesn't bother me. That's true. Fair's fair. Carina's aged and Vlad's gotta hustle for anything from her. Emil, right now, I simply haven't got the time for a lecture. I urgently need a solution. And that's exactly why I said I'd bring a buddy along to help me out in this mess I'm in. And here you are, just giving me a hard time. Honestly, dude, listen, I'm not messing with you, bro. I'm speaking truth. Okay, got it? You want advice? That's what you're after. Yep, okay, give it a shot, I don't know. Try to pleasantly surprise her with some stuff she truly adores the most, what she's genuinely deeply into. I don't know, maybe take her out on dates during vacation, hit a romantic spot. Who knows what could happen? So you're saying I should stoke the fire more? The fire, probably, what you didn't get there either. Try to stoke the fire once again, and with that, you're done. What's up? Honestly, I've nothing to say. It's the same for all women and men, when with those they fought alongside. They really should go chase someone else. Feels like you're not the same Vlad I knew anymore. You got it? You were all dolled up, turning heads everywhere you went. I mean, the girls were, not the guys.
Now, looky here. You're saying it was like the whole shebang fell on you and you hightailed it inside.
Sounds like you busted out, couldn't wait to hit the door. Don't try to pull one over on me, dude. I'm not playing anymore. Now I'm married, got a wife. Think I'm still out here trying to doll myself up, making heads turn? I'm out, man. I want a family too. I want a kid. I've told you before, that's what I want from... Well, yeah, but you want a kid. Doesn't he already have one? Do you think she can still have a kid at her age? Honestly? Or maybe she's got enough patience for another child now? Just asking because my friends are hard on me, thinking they don't have my best interests, likely out of jealousy.
Dude, let me be truly honest with you. I didn't even ask myself, because honestly, I've always considered deeply what I want.
Got it? Been thinking about what I really want. She likely knows you're into this. That's why she's doing it all.
I'm just saying, I didn't say it's true.
Now, what Vlad's saying blows our minds. He was totally into Carina when they fooled around. Now he says he married her out of obligation. What kind of situation could have pushed him to take this step? We still don't know. But in this case, we ain't shy to side with Emil when he says that Vlad didn't hit the jackpot by marrying Carina.
If you want to mix a massage with a bath, just a slap on the wrist.
Seriously, I thank you. I'm truly flattered, but let's just stick to the massage.
Yeah, but it's genuinely a big day, you know? A truly significant one.
Well, what important day is it?
What exactly do you mean?
But today's kind of extra special for us, and y'all make it more intimate, you know, among folks.
Right up to my apartment door.
You're calling the shots, after which you ain't in charge no more.
Then what?
As you like.
You got me? After you're disarming me, right?
To be honest, I didn't expect you to hit me up after all this time. So I saw you were pretty uptight last time we talked, and we just weren't on the same page anymore.
Felt bad I called?
Hey, it's been 2 years since Vlad and Carina tied the knot. A lot hasn't changed in their marriage, and Vlad found himself having to adjust to the new life with his wife. What does that mean? We're finding out now.
What's up, shorty? Breakfast ready? Pretty please. Coffee ready? Everything? Well, and some sandwiches please, because I foresee I'll get hungry and won't have time to eat at work.
I'm doing this for you, Carina. Why the hurry?
Thanks, babe, for hurrying me. Today, I had quite the day at work. Thanks, babe. I really appreciate it.
And I'm stressed. You don't even want to know.
Today you didn't mention being able to head to work so early.
Well, I didn't tell you earlier because I received a message this morning saying we've got to meet with some clients.
I mean, I know. And here I thought I could snag you a day off today.
Oh man, just my luck. On a day when I'm absolutely slammed. Vlad started stepping on my toes. And from the ideal man, he turns into a persistently nagging one.
Well, yeah, but just so you're aware, today's quite a significant deal in case you hadn't realized.
Well, now, what important day is it?
What do you mean?
What a big day, huh? Thanks, babe. What big day is it?
What do you mean, which day's the big deal? What day's today?
It's Thursday.
Really? Just Thursday, perhaps? And date-wise?
Just chatting on the phone.
Hey, what's the date today? Just look at that.
28, Thursday 28th. Just like that, plainly and simply indeed, Thursday 28th.
Hey there, what's going on with you?
Today we're celebrating 2 years since the wedding, and I'm real curious if Carina remembers. But what's up, bro? We're indeed hitting our 2-year mark. It's our 2-year wedding anniversary celebration, Carina. Check this out, just this thing alone.
Look, but I got so many troubles. What am I gonna do? Seriously, I totally spaced. Yeah, I've got a ton on my plate. I've got a job, you know?
And it's totally stressful there, you know? You don't?
Okay, got a job too. Let's skip job talk. Seriously, girl, you're shocking me. Forgot this? Just like that. To celebrate our 2nd anniversary. Well, don't start now. Don't know. He found you some basic stuff. For real. Like seriously. Now.
I know we've got holidays ahead, but it isn't exactly like, you know, anything at all could happen.
I've really got a lot on my plate, and it totally slipped my mind that it's our day. What's with all these holidays?
Honestly, man, I don't even know what's going on with you anymore. You're always picking fights, constantly on edge, and you're so short-tempered.
What's up, dude? Spill the beans.
What do you mean, Carina? What's up? How am I not supposed to be mad when you forget our anniversary?
Well, why am I getting charged all of a sudden for something that isn't... It's okay, it's an important thing, but it's not like it's that far off. Dude, the simple things, just so you know from me what the simple things are, those are more valuable.
If you don't pay no mind to this thing, for real? Alright, so what do you want me to do now?
Spill beans!
Carina totally spaced on her anniversary and isn't really beating herself up over it, not in the slightest. No wonder Vlad's really blowing his top, coming to realize just how far Carina's pushing it with her indifference and shallowness. Carina managed to let Vlada down for the umpteenth time, but for her, these are just minor details not worth ruining her day over. How mean of you. But you don't care, do you? I started following her and no way she was going to work. Seems she's waiting for someone, just that.
Carina. Sandy! What's up, dude? All right, what's up with you? Hey there, looking good. Yeah, I'm also waiting for my boo.
I was like, let's hit up some romantic spot, grab a coffee by a lake or something.
Way to go, awesome.
I don't know how it happens, but just when I don't need anyone to see me, that's when everybody gets a sudden fondness for me.
Which coffee shop are we hitting up? We're heading to the lake. On the lake, I don't know which one. In a place kinda, you know, more like romantic and all that.
Come on over there, haven't seen y'all in a while. Yeah, honey, I'd totally take you. I'd really love to take you, but today's kind of a special day for us, and we kind of want you to, you know, stick around. Yeah, and do something a bit more...
Let it be more intimate, you know, among many. Carina's flitting from one guy to another, like a high school girl. And I see they're running late. No, look, he's finally here.
What she wants, that's how it goes with men. Oh, hold up. Kinda let himself go. But now, guys are dragging their feet more than ladies.
Got it. Hey, sorry for making you wait really long.
All right, dude, weren't you coming over? It's packed.
Here's my GF Sanda.
A Romanian.
Antonio.
Sorry, I got the steering wheel all greasy. Nice to meet you, Antonio.
This girl truly doesn't appreciate anything at all. If I had a husband like hers, I wouldn't have looked left or right. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye. What's up, babe?
Me too, indeed. Me too, truly. Me too, indeed.
This is me, a woman who profoundly needs validation, and who simply cannot seem to stick to just one guy.
Unbelievable. Carina's got a side piece. Sanda, aware for a while, knows her ways. Carina doesn't need love. For her, probably, this wonderful and unique feeling is just another detail. As for consistency and character, let's not even go there. We're sticking with the two lovebirds, and let's find out the juicy details about their relationship. And where do you want to go?
Well, first, let me eagerly give you your special present, and then we can go wherever you desire.
What's the occasion?
Well, how come? You forgot it's our 1-year anniversary together?
Oh, I want y'all to see. You hear? I indeed saw you done forgot.
Well, how could I forget? But how could I forget such a beautiful day? A day when I met an angel.
Mom, where'd you find this? A 6-foot angel. Where'd that come from?
Well, yeah, but to me, you're an angel, you know? So, this is your gift. Come on, gimme. Put it on. What next? Interestingly, the crazy thing is that the day of my announcement falls precisely on the day I met Antonio.
I didn't expect my girl to remember that today marks our 1-year anniversary. Well, relationship is kind of a stretch. I'm the other man. Wow. Gorgeous. You appreciate it? Thank you so very much. When did I seek details?
I know, that's exactly why. Hey there, hey there, hey there. Looks really good, pretty with... Pleasure, love, what wouldn't I do for you, for the person I love? And I love you, but I didn't get you anything. Pay attention, I'm letting you take the wheel until we get to my place. This morning, I knew I was celebrating but didn't know with whom.
That's precisely what I admire about Carina, because she's utterly spontaneous. And that's exactly what draws me in. Right up to my apartment door, you're in complete charge. After which you simply aren't in control anymore.
You got me? Truly, you're disarming. But what exactly did you do over there? What did you whip up so nice and special? You're so incredibly eager to get going, aren't you?
Well, my wife headed out to the countryside, like I was saying, and I've got a whole stash of champagne chilling. And we can hang out there for a few hours, all right? You can make out in the car. It doesn't bother me in the slightest, but I do want to keep things moving along at my place. This is precisely where you hand over the reins to me, as you can clearly see.
But I'm so fired up, really, that I thought maybe it'd be better to pull over somewhere in a secluded parking lot and start the fun. What do you say? You holding up, car? Well, it truly feels like the very first time, babe, when he does it.
Hold up. Let me just find a spot. Help me scout out a parking space, because it really looks tight around here. Even though Antonio is older than Vlad, he's undoubtedly wiser and more seasoned.
Look, I've got an exclusive spot reserved just for you right here. Is that good with you?
If you say so, wherever you want to go is cool with me. Let's just do it already. I got really fired up. Missed you fierce.
Yep, for Carina, Vlad's now irrelevant. Only Philip's on the hype train. Just like with Antonio, Vlad turned a blind eye to the squabble last night and decided to fully take Emil's advice to heart, so he's cooking up a surprise for Carina. How romantic. It's just that his wife is kinda dragging her feet, and unfortunately we know what's up, right?
Babe, what's really happening with you?
I'm here, I'm right here, my life. What's up? No way, what's this? I've got a surprise for you. You really don't like it, do you?
Babe, my love, yeah, it's truly incredibly beautiful, but, I'm just kind of beat, utterly exhausted, you understand?
Well, that's exactly why I said it. Knew you'd be beat, and I was like, you gotta chill and treat yourself a bit. They'll say they're utterly out of days. Tonight's indeed the end of the line, and I find myself needing her now, more than ever.
No matter how much Vlad is earnestly craving attention tonight, I simply can't oblige. Antonio has thoroughly drained me, leaving me with no energy.
Why you saying wouldn't a massage be way better in bed than in the tub?
Views?
Gotta say, can't see myself in that tub, honestly. Plus, making a mess with water on the floor.
I don't know what to say. Get a massage.
We can even put a room in the floor, honestly. It really doesn't matter anymore. And if you all want to throw in a relaxing massage too, well, that would be even better.
I genuinely appreciate you making me feel so very at home. But let's just stick to the massage, please.
Lying comfortably in bed, so beautiful, and what's up?
Wow! A tub full of rose petals!
This is kid stuff for 18-year-olds, not for a woman like me. So he thinks that's gonna sweep me off my feet?
I think indeed my buddy's certainly got it all. My wife, alas, is simply too old. Wouldn't it be better if you bought perhaps a glass of wine?
Yeah.
Might give you a change of scenery in your head.
Welcome. It's indeed marvelous to have you here, darling. So what are we gonna do after all?
And I say ditch the fabric because you won't get away with it today. Listen up.
Wouldn't you perhaps want to head to the bedroom, gently strip down, and wait for me in bed while I take a quick shower? Am I also coming along? What exactly is happening?
Well, doesn't sound too shabby, but somehow it's prettier here too.
Yeah, babe, I know, but trust me, no reason to doubt.
No worries about that. I don't know what's up with you, Carina. Half a year ago, 2 years back, they wouldn't have turned this thing down.
Tonight's just going to end with a relaxing, soothing massage. That's absolutely all I can offer for Vlad at this moment.
Hey, come over here. Stay sharp. Go, let's go. Heading to the woods, we'll wait.
Head to the woods. Just wait up for me. I'll be there quite quickly, okay? You'll take me to the woods. Wait there, yeah? Swear I'll be quick.
Wow.
Can't Carina appreciate anything? If Vlad means nothing to her and she's cheating, why not divorce? And I wonder, how much longer is Vlad going to tolerate being constantly humiliated and stuck in a marriage that clearly doesn't make him happy at all?
Listen up, honey. To be honest, you're still as good as you were 2 years ago. You haven't changed a bit.
Just so you know, you haven't changed. And I really didn't fuss over you.
Did you miss me?
Yeah, nope. No way there's gonna be longing.
After 2 years indeed, for real? Is this actually happening?
Yeah, after 2 years, expect what?
Absolutely. I know you're truly eager to return to how things once were, but I was dead set in my decision. Because what you deeply desire, I too was head over heels in love once as well.
To be honest, I didn't expect you to hit me up after all this time. So I saw you being all strict last time we talked, and nope, not gonna be caught off guard again.
I'm a guy too and need attention if my wife's busy. Just getting by as best I can.
Me and Vlad go way back, from back when I had a crush on him. But he only had eyes for someone else, not me.
And you felt bad that I called you? I'm just saying.
At first I didn't want to answer you because quite frankly I was really mad at you. Had me waiting in the hallway for a bit. Honestly felt kinda used during that time. And I was actually pondering whether you still desire the same thing.
Quit sweet talk. You're not looking for anything serious. Honestly, good?
You're trying to pull a fast one on me with that hocus pocus. But at first, you never wanted anything serious, Andrea. Are you experiencing regret now?
I ain't sorry for nothing. Always wanted you by my side. It's just you didn't really know what you wanted.
'Cause I told you he was head over heels and it looks like I made a bad call about my future.
Yeah, I figured. When I saw my phone ringing, I genuinely thought perhaps you were missing me.
Don't go making yourself missed, dear. Such a beautiful lady indeed.
If I couldn't be his love, I was his band-aid. But after a 2-year break, she needs me again.
Andre is the guy who does what's needed, expecting nothing in return. Really glad they popped back into my life.
But you know the deal? It's not the issue. We've got another problem.
What's it?
It's not just about you. It's really about this place. Because I genuinely don't feel safe here at all. I mean, I don't know. Every time I come over, I'm sitting scared, worried your wife might show up. Not comfy, not cool.
Then let's consider doing something else instead. Actually, I got someone, right? Honestly, I don't want to stay at a hotel. Because to be perfectly honest, I really don't want to make you feel some type of way, you know?
You got it?
Geez, Louise, a bunch of folks could spot us. Right. I mean, no drama wanted, believe me. It's smarter to play it closer to the vest. I know he's using me, but I still have feelings for him, and I'm okay being his side chick.
If that's what she wants, I'll make it happen. And even the way to help our young'uns.
A place I often frequented a long time ago with my wife, back when she was indeed my mistress. A memory cherished deeply. You got it? It's a super safe spot, trust me, it's a really safe spot, where absolutely no one can see us, and it's utterly low-key. Got it?
Perfect. All right. It's settled. We'll do just that. I'm gonna head out now because I got stuff to take care of and don't feel comfortable here at all. And we'll just converse later, okay?
Can we still hang out?
Yep.
I reckon this time you certainly won't be thinking about ghosting me or anything of the sort, right?
It's up to you, not me. I've always wanted you.
One surprise after another. Platt flipped the script and got himself a young, tasty mistress named Andrea, who's also head over heels for him. Well, we're starting to think there's little difference between him and Carina. Both fooling each other, dear Vlad, settling in a marriage that's not worth much anymore, right? Ugly, but sadly true.
Are you really certain you love me?
Of course, honey. What's with the question? You sure? Absolutely sure.
You know I'm fond of you, right?
Of course I know.
Happy in your home life? Content with your husband?
What kind of question is that? If happy, would I stay?
If you're unhappy, why stay with your husband?
Because you see, that's precisely the deal. Here's the deal. We're lovers indeed, and I've got a husband waiting back at home.
But hold up. What are these questions all about anyway?
The thing is, I've been sitting around, deeply thinking about our entire story, and honestly,
I'm just so tired of constantly hiding, dodging the public eye. I want you all to myself. I'm done with it. I want you all to myself. The whole 9 yards.
I don't know what's going on in guys' heads, but after a while, they start getting hitched on the idea of a wedding.
Not even close. Half with me, half with Vlad. Honestly, I don't want to be with Vlad anymore. If you were to ever decide on divorcing Vlad, I sincerely wouldn't find myself being mad at my wife. That's for certain. You know that very well. I'm leaving my wife, and let's start together something real. Indeed. A relationship that's all about respect, all about love, where we can be out and proud, not sneaking around like a bunch of teenagers, and all that jazz.
But you know all too well that indeed all my free time I'm just completely hanging out with you, right?
Carina gave me the hint that she wants me all to herself. So I want to make it clear that I'm all hers.
Carina, honestly, I ain't forcing you to do anything. You can move in with me, really. No issue whatsoever.
Well, I forgot about you. Babe, I get that you want me to move in with you, but I'm telling you again, do you really think a piece of paper is going to change anything for us? How's this paper going to change our lives? Her grandma gives her a sheet of paper.
Huh? Yeah, 9. If it doesn't change our lives, without divorce, you're moving in with me tomorrow. So, a piece of paper changes everything. I'm done hiding, craving happiness, fun, and to show off, not just sitting idle. I want us to enjoy life too. Just a bit more patience with this house, man.
I said, don't want to leave empty-handed.
I've had flings, but none made me fall quite like this, desiring her all to myself. But you ain't leaving empty-handed, it's on me.
And with me by their side, we'll show them what's what. So, if it goes down like it did with... What about the falls so far?
Who are they?
Dude, I know. Honestly, I don't know what can happen in life. You change, I change. I really do not know. I know.
Carina, it could happen that while walking down the street, a brick might fall on your head. This doesn't mean you should avoid the streets just because a brick's gonna fall. I managed the relationship.
You'd not?
No, but you actually said you loved me, right?
Yep. Won't make the same mistake with Antonio again. If it pleases him, cool. If not, tough.
Hey, wouldn't you rather come into my welcoming arms and let me do something genuinely nice so you can completely forget all about that tedious paperwork and everything else? Just feel exceptionally good?
If you won't do anything for me, might as well leave. Look, I'm coming.
Now I get what's still keeping Carina tied down in her marriage with Vlad. Her wanting to keep the house. Hey, Antonio, honey. Looks like you've a bit more waiting to do before your mistress turns into your wife. Can't believe what a sham Carina and Vlad's marriage is. Both lead double lives, which seems to suit them fine. So we've already gotten used to seeing Carina heading out from home to Antonio's, and Vlad off to meet up with Andrea. Just that, Vlad.
Vlad! Can't you hear that? Can't you hear anything anymore? It seems like you don't hear at all.
Vlad, what are you doing here?
What am I looking for? I thought I was seeing things. Can't believe that's Vlad and he ain't alone.
It's a done deal. Looks like what I feared. Couldn't avoid. Never wanted to hit this ratchet neighborhood.
What you're seeking isn't what I'm after. Who's this? I'm Andrea. Don't make a scene. People are looking, please.
Don't get sassy, because if I run my fingers through your hair, I bet... Man, you little rascal.
Don't do it, don't make any... Who's the lady? But what are you even doing here in the first place?
'Cause you were expected to be at an interview as far as I can recall, right? This is the interview, isn't it? Wrinkled, actually.
With Russians on the collar. Genuinely? So you indeed are telling me this. Are you actually suggesting that Russians are involved for real?
Wow. The nerve of them to show up with someone else at the spot they used to go with me.
Hey, what are you just engaged in doing here?
What are you looking for? I asked. What do you seek here?
It ain't what it looks like, pretty please. It simply doesn't make sense to me. You don't pull that kind of stunt anymore. To just sit around like a dummy at the missus' place.
What's that mean? Can't stand waiting. Short on patience. Rather do anything than wait for a woman. Never waited, sir.
Why stay?
Hold up. Problem?
Because my place ain't here. Don't wanna...
So far, you've been yelling at me. Continuously asking what I'm looking for and who he is. Who's he, really?
Why'd you bring this guy here exactly? See, I caught them.
Caught what?
Brought them myself from where?
So that's why I'm no good anymore, because you found a lover and now you're blaming me.
Well, what about you? You're alone. No one to call your own. He complained he wasn't getting my attention, just so he wouldn't feel guilty, since he was already getting attention from someone else.
Dude, do you hear yourself talk? Wouldn't you rather we talk at home?
Home? Back to your mom's, dude, or the graveyard, because you ain't welcome at my place anymore.
Hey folks, you really gotta know. What's going on? 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 What's going on?
The nerve of them, huh? The boss is holding me accountable. You've got some nerve.
Well, listen up carefully. There really isn't any house left standing at all. It's completely gone. Vanished without a trace.
You got it? Now there's not a house between us, just a tiny soul. You're heading straight for divorce, just so we're clear. Is he divorcing me?
Nope, indeed, I'm dumping him.
Honestly, I really couldn't care less about all this circus. They can do whatever they want. Me? Just having fun.
You know what? From now on, you and I, we are not family anymore. Let's add a bit more beauty to it.
Got it?
Of course, we undoubtedly aren't anymore.
You're done talking to me, but you keep your lover.
At the end of the day, those two splitting up was inevitable. It was just a matter of time, plain and simple. Antonio finally has Carina to himself, sooner than expected. But as it goes, plans at home don't always align with real-world events.
I'm actually in a considerable mess, and you're the only one who can help me navigate out of this complicated pickle.
With what?
Well, with what? With what, exactly? With the very significant thing that I'm currently pregnant with, believe it or not.
Could you clarify with whom exactly are you referring?
You think it matters who with? Well, with who? Who do you think you are? With who? Who do you think?
No kid.
Well, that's exactly why. Because I know you don't want a kid. We gotta make it so Vlad thinks it's his own.
That's why I need you. Get me? We must work together.
Lay it on thick. I'm not getting it. What are you saying?
So you've really got to pretend to be my gynecologist, because then you're utterly fresh out of ideas.
Because when you're out there on the street with them, just like that, they figured there's something going on between us. But we can't let them think that.
You're saying I was at your office?
I was indeed the OBGYN who left you those particular voicemails.
And that was it, Amelina, just a checkup. And you're my gynecologist. Period.
You didn't realize what you're making me do?
Well, yeah, I know, but what should I do? Leave the kid with you?
What do you want, kid, at your place?
So what's up, dude? Here I am, set to take him from here, to put him down.
Don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment, and share this video on your other socials. Hey, don't you think it's already a done deal? It's like your first lie. You say, Lord have mercy, admitting the truth, talking big, while everyone's her OBGYN. She often consults me. What do you tell yourself? What must I teach? She's aging, needs looking after? Makes sense, right? Given her age, you've got to break free too, right? And naturally, I've got to have a dad for the kid, right? What should I do? That's the deal. Let's make it so it's all good.
Even at the last minute, Carina's still blowing our minds. She has no qualms when her interests are at stake, and we've tracked her moves till now. She proved that, on top of being a total snake, she's got no soul either. We're talking about a kid she's using as a bargaining chip, thinking she's only gonna come out ahead this way. But is that really how it is?
Carina, can you tell me, what's this hood really all about? What's all this about, really? Didn't we agree that we're done? Then what's the point of discussing anymore? What's the point of talking anymore? When I finally caught on and truly understood what's really going on between you two. What's the point anymore?
Hey, Vlad, could you pretty please, let's just take a moment to chill out and discontinue slinging mud all willy-nilly without truly knowing the entire story, okay? I reckon it'd be best if we begin to truly and genuinely understand each other, you know? I can, totally overlook your little escapades, you know?
You're really trying my patience.
I can forgive you for the way you acted with me, all right? Gotcha. I can let a lot of things slide. But let's talk nice and easy, like two civilized folks. Because what I've got to tell you, actually, I think it's pretty darn important, and I'm going to give you some news that's really, really important and beautiful at the same time.
You good? What kind of news have you gathered for me today? What's the current deal on this matter?
So, for instance, what exactly do you really want from me? You kept on nagging, just constantly nagging and saying, I want. What do you want from me? Tell me too. What?
No way, you're joking.
What more could you possibly want?
Actually, I want a kid too. I don't want to just let life pass me by without experiencing that.
A kid at this age?
But what's up with you? Why not have a kid at this age?
So you're actually telling me at my age, you envision me running around the house, chasing after babies, holding and gently rocking them. What are we talking about? Where do I have the patience for babies at my age? What's up? Well, not like that.
I talk serious.
Well, didn't you actually tell me you really wanted kids when you popped the question?
Yeah, I didn't specifically ask you, but that's exactly what I'm longing for. Well, yeah. Isn't it just like the natural next step for a woman and a man who are deeply, truly hitched together? Want a kid?
Did you say this?
But what was I supposed to tell myself from the get-go? Should I get a prenup even if I want kids?
I had to ask myself, hey girl, I want you to be my wife, but do you want to have a kid too? Because I want a kid too. That I'm youthful, that I actually need a family too. Well, it ain't late, but I really don't want kids. I don't know how to tell you. At my age, to go and wreck this beautiful body with a baby.
You ain't gonna say you're pregnant? Yep, indeed I am pregnant.
What do you mean you're pregnant? Yep, I'm pregnant. In 6 weeks.
And who might he possibly be, if you don't mind me kindly asking at this particular moment?
Him? Well, he's actually my gynecologist.
Mr. Stan, it appears like you have gotten the wrong idea about me. I'm just your wife's OBGYN, and indeed your wife is under my care.
Is this how y'all understand each other? I don't know what y'all got out of this whole story.
I genuinely wouldn't have expected two grown adults in the very prime of their lives to lie so blatantly like this. The lady's OBGYN you're asking about? Yes, indeed.
Hope you ain't buying into that garbage, right? How am I supposed to believe that, dude?
So, a gynecologist actually has this kind of unexpected outburst, this peculiar behavior, and sees their patients on whatever floor their apartment happens to be on? On the 4th floor, and on the 4th floor indeed.
I have a strong bond with my patients, as there are many. I've earned a reputation.
I simply can't afford to just mess around and get mudslinged by the mister, not at all.
And you go to him because he's a real well-known doctor.
Y'all got any special hours? Yeah, it's special, because your wife is getting up there in age. And I have got to keep a very close eye on things. I absolutely don't mess around with this stuff at all. Not playing with my childhood.
Y'all really think I'm buying this baloney? Y'all sell donuts?
Believe it or not, I say who I am and I won't let you trash talk me.
If you were such a big shot doctor, why is your office in an apartment building?
Because actually I've got more than just one office.
Y'all take care of the lady, right?
Regarding the ladies, several are pregnant, and I've been closely monitoring them.
I'm sure none of you would have any objections if Mr. Vlad decided to take a moment to look up your profiles online, just to get to know you a bit better.
Nah, not at all. Inviting him for these.
Because there was no way she could get knocked up. So only the ladies had something to say about me, not the men.
Or, guys who definitely get involved, yeah. But it looks like he didn't put much effort in.
To actually lie to your beloved husband in such a manner, claiming that Antonio is in fact your OBGYN specialist. What's got you by the short hairs, Mr. Antonio? What exactly does he have on you? Because it somewhat sounds like you're wanting her all to yourself, doesn't it? That you don't want to stick with Vlad anymore, right?
Do you remember when you suddenly popped out on me from the apartment building's entrance by the office? What exactly did you tell them? What's your beef with my girlfriend? Dude, seriously though, do y'all actually think you found your groove? Nope.
What else should I remember? Lying awake at night. Dude, Nineni, I'm just her doctor, nothing more.
Glad I shared this news, but seems you're taking it harder. I mean, man, I should be happy. Let's be real.
Carina, Daddy Andrea said to have a kid. What do you mean?
Yeah, for years she kept saying she wants a kid. And I was like, I don't want more kids. I want to have fun. Because I'm getting up there in age and I've got a kid too. You got a kid?
Yeah, Andrea, I really want a kid. But now, do you even know what you're trying to say?
What do you mean? What am I trying to say?
I genuinely want to have a child with her. Ever since she joyfully became my wife, I've deeply wanted to have a child with her. Actually, that's exactly what I had wanted.
Since you were utterly head over heels for your now wife, you made her ditch her previous hubby and say a prolonged bye-bye to her family, leaving them in the dust for good. Even her own daughter condemned her actions. If you truly desired her so badly, why can't he simply be with Andrea?
There are indeed certain voids that my wife hasn't known how to adequately fill for quite a while now.
What do you mean? You picked me up as some kind of filler. No, Andrea, it wasn't just filler.
You know, the original idea was, Mom, before she sadly passed away, really wanted to see me happily hitched too. And that's precisely why I had to make her my wife. And I fell head over heels for her and decided to fulfill my mom's last wish. What now? You want me to worry about you too? On the way I fell for her.
How can you say that? When sweet talking, you made my head spin, saying you want to marry me, that I'm your love, that you're crazy about me. You laid it on thick, but now can't keep stories straight. How can you say something like that? Now who are you talking to? What are we doing here? Are you lying to me or to her? Or are you fooling yourself? What's up? Don't get it.
I ain't fooling myself with nothing really, but that's just how I feel.
And to make it back to his mom's?
But y'all should be fully aware that while Vlad was ostensibly your side piece, he was in reality clandestinely stepping out on you with Andrea, wasn't he? Y'all knew? Nope, he and Andrea have known each other for years now.
Well, if I had known, you bet I wouldn't have married him, right? Makes sense to me.
What's the point of rehashing what happened back then now? Because honestly, I barely saw myself with Andrea when I was unequivocally the side piece. Just when I was feeling with you, there's no question about it. Precisely because you were with your man, and I had my own needs too.
Now, I've really got to feel it too. I'm back, and I'm quite mighty curious about what intriguing plans you've got up your sleeve for the documentary. Well, the so-called doctor, I don't think he's actually a real doctor. Indeed we are.
Kinda awkward, and the convo we're having is pretty cringe.
Like embarrassing, how?
I just communicated with you. I'm indeed your wife's doctor.
Sweetie.
Because this isn't my first rodeo, you know.
Does this in any way grant you the explicit right to utilize the kind of words that two partners might typically use with each other?
What do you mean he allows me? It's cool. That's my way with all patients.
If you really wanted a kid, why didn't you ask me about it? Couldn't I have made you a baby?
Dude, enough. Stop it. Rest, Carina.
They cannot let me talk to her.
Honestly, I don't really want to talk to you with that kind of attitude, all right? No offense intended.
I gotta admit, you've got some serious nerve.
Well, yeah, indeed, because I'm quite frankly a whole different, entirely unique kettle of fish, you see. I'm cut from a different cloth. You got it? You think just because he's bigger than me, you think he's gonna go somewhere else?
Yep. Mr. Antonio wants to break us up and have me stay with him.
Think so?
What do you mean, you think? Been up to what till now?
I don't want a kid. What do you mean we talked? Is that why you wanted to push that kid on me, Carina? So you were scared of loans and all that? They good? Well, you know what? I'm heading out with just my clothes and leaving everything else to you. I really couldn't care less. So they good?
I loved him so much that even his flaws looked like qualities to me. And I never wanted to believe that about you.
What's this message mean? You're saying you don't want to see each other anymore?
Not while alive.
Pretty please. How you gonna take your hands off me?
You also have this particular knack for always twisting the situation to your advantage. So until just the other day, y'all didn't know how to effectively get rid of Vlad. Truth is, Vlad's kinda cramping your style, ain't he? We know. It was way better being the side piece.
It exists.
Here's the deal. What's the big idea?
He and I go way back for years and days.
What's Mr. Ernest getting at here?
Buddy, what exactly don't you get? Back when Vlad was, believe it or not, your lover, he was actually cheating on you with Andrea. He and Andrea have genuinely known each other for approximately 4 wonderful years now. Truly, look how pretty. Y'all gotta help me understand why you suddenly changed your mind. Just the other day you were openly whining to your lover, saying that you simply couldn't stand Vlad anymore. You were telling your buddies that you made a dumb move, a completely wrong move. Jumped out of the frying pan into the fire, huh? Isn't that so? Like how you went from being the spoiled princess to the woman who's gotta clean, cook, and do the laundry.
And now you're telling me? Now you're actually telling me I've really got a kid? So how come you're giving me this when you go around to your girlfriend saying you've fallen from the lake into the well, that I'm not what you wanted and all that jazz for real? And you really got one of those? Oh, now you want to believe in your doctor-patient relationship. Oh, is that for real now?
What's really the real deal with this kid exactly anyway?
No truth?
So if y'all really want to shove a kid down this dude's throat, one that you aren't even sure is his. Again?
Yep, that's absolutely right. I'm not completely certain it's yours. I'm pregnant. Geez, is this by any chance the last thing you needed to hear? With who? Well, that's the problem, because I don't know who with. Well? What exactly should I do? What precisely are you intending to do? What am I going to do? I say, thanks that I got Vlad. So they're saying it's his, but I'm not convinced. Don't know who else. So what? Can you keep living with Vlad like this, in limbo?
I don't know, man. I just don't know. I don't know nothing anymore, believe me. So I don't know anything anymore. She's so upset and stressed out.
You don't want to know? Nah, sorry about that. What kind of fix you got for this time around? May the child not be born. No way, right? No can do. No way, Jose. Can't do it because it's already too late. We're not messing around. Yep, what's up? Well, nothing much. Who do you think you are? I still believe, I reckon. That is, or I'm sure, most likely, that it's Antonio's. Carina, you know what? I told you a long time ago to stop, to sit down and chill. But what about you? What do you want now? So you'll drop the kid with Vlad, say it's his, then keep the fun with Antonio, right? No, that's the problem. I've no idea what to do. So that's my problem. Well, you don't gotta call out Antonio, no matter if it's black or white. You're gonna have a kid anyway, right? They're gonna see you pregnant. What are you gonna do? So what am I supposed to do? What, filing for divorce again? Why file for divorce? See the reaction on that? Yeah, you're filing for divorce. If Antonio steps up and owns it, yeah, you file for divorce. I kinda doubt they're gonna own up to it. That's just how it is. Sooner or later, that's gonna be the deal. When I show up with a big belly, what do you think? Didn't Antonio see you?
Yeah, the thing's with Vlad.
I really don't know what to do.
But you said it was sure, right?
And they want the kid, right? Is it homemade? You kidding? Yeah, that guy's gonna be thrilled when he hears about it.
Sooner or later, it's inevitable that things with Antonio are going to take a distinct turn for the worse, decidedly heading south.
Yep, seeing a pregnant woman, he'll freak.
If you're actually saying he just wants to have a genuinely good time, that's it? Yep. But do you know what's the real deal? I really wouldn't want to lose Antonio, not at all. That's it. Hey, Carina, my dear, you indeed know what the deal is, right? You're never, ever really going to find peace or manage to get out of any trouble until you make the firm decision to stop lying to yourself and others. Yeah, Mr. Antonio wants to split us up and keep me for himself indeed.
You think so? What do you mean by that? That's what you think your kid wants. I don't want a kid. What do you mean I was talking nonsense? So you're saying to lie?
She wants to be with me. You say to lie, yeah.
Wanted you without a kid.
If I have a kid with you, gone.
No, because he wants a kid, I don't.
Well, look, he ain't a kid. I don't know. Not my problem. Bye. Divorce is lovely. And you gently grab your little paw quite nicely.
And we could actually inquire with the doc. So they brought up this discussion about divorce, and in the end, Mrs. Carina doesn't genuinely want to get divorced, because she left with just her clothes from that marriage, right?
Yep, that is right.
But you see, they don't really want to leave empty-handed, do they? It's quite clear, isn't it?
Right on, that's right.
And what do you think you're leaving with? On the dot? How'd you get here? Really? Is this why you wanted to shove the kid down my throat, Carina? So you were scared of loans and stuff? Well, good. You know what? I'm heading out with just the clothes on my back, leaving everything else for you. I really couldn't care less, for real. So I couldn't care about any money. What are you leaving them, Vlad? You're leaving them bills to pay. Exactly. And let them pay for themselves. She left you in the dust.
I don't want a relationship with you anymore, as I don't wish to have a child with you or anyone. I've got my kids and couldn't care less about you. So, I'm asking nicely, stop looking for me. I don't care about you anymore.
Chill out, all good. I'll come over with your kid to your wife's place. See what she says about it, too.
You're embarrassing.
Don't worry about it. You bet I will. Hold up, I'm absolutely coming.
Hang in with Floringa. But really, what are you still doing here, Karen? What exactly are you waiting for? Go on, follow the doc.
What's up with this guy? At my place, how to leave? She might go, not me.
Nah, she's not going.
Please take these away, thanks.
What do you mean, dude? You'd stay with her for money? Is that why you wanted a relationship and to tie the knot?
They dislike me?
Vlad, what's going on in your head, bro?
What are you getting at, Razvan? What are you talking about? What am I talking about with Carina?
Dude, how you gonna marry a woman older than you? What were you thinking?
You know darn well I'm strapped by circumstances and time. Razvan ain't exactly my best buddy. You know, Mom's on her deathbed, isn't she? And her only deepest wish is to see me hitched, to witness me finally settling down into a stable life. Once and for all, to have a loving wife and joyful grandkids assembled at my comfortable place. Lord willing, if God keeps them around to cherish and see the little ones too.
There are so many women on this earth. Why specifically pick her of all people? Why, I wonder? Should you endeavor to make your mom happy at the expense of other folks' misery? Because that's why they got divorced.
Well, yeah, indeed, because I'm a whole different kettle of fish, you see. I'm cut from a different cloth. You got it? You think just because he's bigger than me, you think he's going to go somewhere else? Yep. And you know why?
Once she has cheated with you, it's likely she'll cheat on you with someone else, too.
No way, because at my place, he has all he wants, Razvan.
Why do you think folks lacked what they needed?
Because they didn't have it, I know from her, we talked. They didn't have it, I'm younger.
But indeed, they're notably quite sneaky, exhibiting a subtlety that's hard to catch.
I said maybe you get me, because it seems you don't even want to get me.
And I want to open your eyes. Ever thought that maybe in a few years you won't be into her anymore? Because she's way hotter right now, she's inevitably going to change and won't be considered a hot chick anymore, you know.
Yeah, there won't be another hot chick, agreed with you. Love, the love you carry will never change, Razvan.
Love's fleeting, and you've got a prime example right here. If she truly loved him, she wouldn't have cheated or sought a divorce.
But because she didn't find joy there anymore, what do you want if I give her everything? And he gave it his all. Didn't give him anything. What I gave him, that guy never did, Razvan.
Love is just beginning. After that, love transforms into respect. And this woman indeed has no respect at all. Not even about themselves. Maybe even the biggest slope around. That's what you truly think.
But she asked me to have a kid with you and still actually desired me around.
Andrea, no. You're going... There's no way you could know that. Please.
To spend my life by your side, you get me? And I deserve some explanations. You gonna take a gander at me? See how I look?
Yep, I look good.
I could have any guy I want, believe you me? Yeah, but you want me, so you'll stick around? I want you. Are you after her money or what?
When we're gonna do such a thing, sadly, that's the undeniable truth. Yeah, man. Andrea, please. Pretty please. It's you I truly want. I ain't. Your actions, they seem to prove otherwise. Let's just say we're meant to have a chat, all right? Yeah, we're here, but it looks like you're not keen on talking. Let's just say engaging in conversation right here doesn't seem to hold any value, for real. Why are we even here? Reflecting on this, it's curious why we bother being here if talking is deemed unworthy of our time.
Let's chat, shall we? Spill.
I'm not one to just sit around. Whatever I gotta say to you, I'll say it to you. Pretty please. Why y'all wanna keep being it?
Can't tell you the truth? They'd rather sweet talk you with lies a good 4 times?
After her, no lies left.
Because I've noticed. You see, you're still lying. I ain't lying.
I'm not lying to you for real. I'm lying to you. Pretty please.
Come on, cut it out already. You're really going to listen to all these lies now? So, up until now, it was all good and I was telling the truth, but suddenly, I'm the bad guy? Like all of a sudden, I'm the liar? Andrea, didn't you feel it in your gut that this guy was lying to you? Why'd you tell all them lies? Years on end, I wonder. How much can you truly love someone if you're willing to deceive them so?
I loved him so much that even his flaws looked like qualities to me. And I never wanted to believe that about you.
What's this message about? You're hinting we shouldn't see each other anymore?
Nah, you didn't ask nicely at all. Nah, you've shown me precisely what kind of person you are, and nope, I really don't want you anymore.
Yeah, go be with her and don't come looking for me anymore.
Why wait?
Why wait, headache?
Zip it, will ya? Leave me alone.
Rise and shine, handsome, rise and shine. It's time to pack your belongings meticulously and make your way out of this residence immediately.
No.
That inner ugliness will show its face sooner or later, leaving behind dissatisfaction, shattered hearts, and profound regrets. You can't truly be happy with a nasty attitude because they say you attract what you put out there, often without even realizing it. In other words, we inevitably get precisely what we deserve, whether we like it or not. Where's the surprise if we effortlessly got everything we ever wanted without a single fight or without the profound doubts that naturally come from the various challenges life throws our way? So, knowing yourself is truly key, because only in that way can we accurately spot what we're actively looking for in someone else. Otherwise, the illusion of appearances can only lead us to the profound unhappiness we never wanted or anticipated.
Mom, nature blessed you, but it was all for nothing since you've wasted this body of yours.
I don't know what else to do to lose more weight. Oh, but check what the prettiest ones from college are up to.
Can't you see you're making a fool of yourself, girl?
Come back to your senses, girl. I want you. But what's this? You're making a fool out of me?
Eat up cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
You really trying to play me? So embarrassed I can't even show my face in that town you grew up in?
Wow, look at the pretty girls we've got at the casting today.
I'm genuinely extremely happy we met. You've been at the absolute bottom of the barrel. And now, you're dreaming of big-timing me, aren't you?
I don't care which way you've gone.
Just so I know one thing, what exactly are you looking for in hotels?
Let's have another taste. Let's chill a bit. You know what I mean?
I think this could be my shot.